So here are the geese that were trying to attack me the whole time that I was filming. They're far away now. But yeah, those little devils, some man was throwing bread, and the geese, of course, flocked like little fatties. So, little devils, the geese. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to film outside. It's a beautiful New York day and nice 92 degrees, which means it feels like 105. So I wanted to talk to you guys about 6 after college life hacks that I've learned since I graduated last May. These are things that I wish someone had told me was going to come, or that I was going to go through, or things that would kind of help me out to make it through the transition from being a student for 16 years to being an adult. So if you'd like to learn more, please keep watching. Alright, so moving right into it, the most important life hack, and the one that I wish someone had told me, was that not everyone who graduates has a job waiting. So relax. When I walked across the stage, I thought that all of my friends had these amazing job offers and that I was that one lady who didn't get one. I felt disappointed because I'd done all these internships and I'd worked really hard to get good grades, and for some reason I wasn't graduating with the job. So it kind of took a bit of the joy out of walking across the stage because I was focused on that one negative. So something that I would highly advise that you remember is that there are an elite few who are graduating with the job. How I learned this was that after I graduated, I would go on Instagram, I would go on Facebook, and I would talk to my friends, and all of a sudden people were coming out and saying, oh, I don't have a job either. So it was kind of funny because we all put up a front to make it seem like, we all had jobs, we were confident, and we were walking across the stage, full-time job offers ready, and the majority of us weren't. And that's okay. That doesn't mean, that I was a failure. That didn't make them failures. That just meant that we were recent college graduates going through what thousands of other college graduates were going through. So just keep that in your mind. Just because you don't have a job when you graduate, it doesn't mean you're unsuccessful. It just means, it's going to come when the time is right. So you just need to be patient, relax, and really enjoy walking across the stage, because that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, you graduating college. So really soak it up and enjoy. Right, so hack number 2, and one that people really don't talk about all that often, is the quarter-life crisis. That it's real, but that you'll be okay. So I guess you're wondering, the quarter-life crisis is usually something that happens after you graduate from college, or after you're done with 16 years of schooling, and you're kind of thrown into the real world, and it's like, all right, figure out what you want to do. After you've had 16 years of structured schooling, 8-hour school days, homework, all of that kind of stuff, you kind of have to land on your feet and figure out what life is and who you are outside of that structured system. And some people think that you're being dramatic when you're saying, oh gosh, you're really depressed because you're graduating college and you don't know what to do, all that kind of stuff, and people kind of turn their nose up when they hear about college students going through the quarter-life crisis. But it's a thing. It's really hard, and you've got to keep in your mind that you've got to push through it. It's a phase. For some people you go through it for a week. For other people like me, I went through it for 4 months. It was 4 months of worrying and panicking and trying to figure out what I was going to do, who I was going to be, what job I was going to have, how I was going to be an adult, all this kind of stuff. And I was worrying about the future when I had no control over it. So if that is something that you're going through or that you've gone through, you just need to know that you're going to push through it. Tons of other recent college grads are going through the same thing, trying to figure out who they are. So you've just got to keep your mind, moving forward. You've got to keep your vision moving forward, knowing that you're going to land on your feet, and that because you're graduating college, it's not the end of the world. And also, don't let anybody tell you that college is the best that it's going to get, because it's not. Is it an amazing time in your life? Definitely. But life after graduation, that's when, as corny as it sounds, the true adventure starts, because that's when you really become, and you grow into who you're going to be for the rest of your life. So just keep that in mind. Quarter-life crisis is real, but you'll be okay. You'll make it through. All right, hack number 3. So this is for those of us who, once again, didn't graduate with a full-time job right after college. So something that I did was, when I was in college, I was actually already working a part-time job at my course. So I kept that part-time job, and I actually got another one with the Jacksonville Jaguars. It was, once again, part-time. It was still in my field, and it kind of kept me busy, and it kept my mind sharp as to, what I needed to continue learning in my career, what I needed to continue learning in my craft, so that as I was applying out, the employers would see, hey, this girl, she has just graduated, she hasn't gotten a full-time job yet, but she's still trying to work and do something to where she's learning more about her field. And getting a part-time job or even another part-time internship after you graduate, it's just really helpful because it keeps you busy. It keeps you from focusing on the fact of the matter that you don't have a job, and it also helps you to continue to hone your craft. So that's definitely something that I would look into if you're graduating without a full-time job. All right, so moving on to life hack number 4. This is one that I feel like doesn't really get a lot of credit, and it's to make a list of your goals. There's a reason that Fortune 500 companies tell their employees to do this. It's because there's something about seeing the goal, crossing it off, visualizing where you want to be, and having that constant reminder on paper that helps you, psychologically push yourself and make yourself reach each goal. It doesn't matter if the goal changes, it doesn't matter if the timeline changes. It helps so much when you actually write the goal down, and then when you achieve the goal, when you're able to cross it off. I don't know, maybe it's just me, I'm a creative writer, so something about putting pen to paper really helps me feel like it's real. I really think that you should write down your goals after you graduate from college. Write down when you want to achieve those goals, and as they change the goal, but keep writing them down. Keep giving yourself timelines, deadlines as to when you want to fulfill those goals, and trust me, it'll help you be so successful. All right, after college life hack number 5. And another really important one is enjoy your free time. I'm sure your parents have told you, and we've heard this our whole lives, enjoy being a kid, enjoy being a child, enjoy not having responsibilities, all that kind of stuff. It's true. Don't let the fact of the matter that you don't have a job right out of college freak you out and make you stress. You need to soak up that you don't have to be up at 6 o'clock to be at work at 8 o'clock, that you don't have a boss to report to, that you don't have strict deadlines, that you get to just hang out with your friends and chill and really figure out what you want to do with your life. Don't take advantage of that time. Trust me when I tell you, you will get a job. You will have a full-time job. So this moment of peace and serenity, soak it up. Please soak it up. I wish, looking back, that is something that I had done last year, that I had just kicked my heels up, kept searching for a job, but really soaked up the time that I could spend with my friends and family. I had no responsibilities. I didn't have rent to pay, anything like that. I could just be me. Please enjoy this time. Don't take advantage of it, because the next time you're going to have moments in your adult life where you can relax and keep your heels up, but it's not going to be the same as after you graduated from college and you truly had nothing to do but be yourself. So take advantage. And the last and final after college life hack is to breathe. The job will come. I know that it seems like, it's the end of the world when you don't graduate with a job, and when you don't have a full-time job maybe 4 months after you've graduated. And if you do get a full-time job, if it's not in your field, oh good gosh, you feel like, what did you go to college for 4 years for? You just need to breathe. You'll find the job in your field. You'll be blessed with it. You just need to have faith that it's going to happen. It took me, let me take you through a little bit of my journey. So I graduated in May. I had 2 part-time jobs from May to November. Then I got a job as an admissions coordinator at my alumni, which had nothing to do with my major. I did that from November to April of this year. April of this year is when I got a job offer in New York in my career field. So when I tell you, you have to be patient and just let things come and keep trying, it's so true. And also, don't give up. You're gonna get discouraged, but you're gonna have to pull yourself up and be like, hey, I really want to be in this field. This is what I got my 4-year degree in. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be there. It might not be today, it might not be right now, it might not be next month, but I'm gonna keep on applying out, and I'm gonna keep on trying until I get where I want to be. There were times over, from last year to April of this year where I was just like, freaking A, I am never going to get a job in my field. But here I am, not only a job in my field, but a job in New York. I don't say that to gloat, I say that because it took me going through a lot of odd-end jobs and part-time jobs and a full-time job that had nothing to do with what I had my degree in to tell you that patience pays off. So you just need to breathe, keep applying, keep having faith that you're going to get to where you want to be. And trust me when I tell you, if you want it bad enough, you'll be there. Also, side note, Indeed is your best friend, 1. 2, whatever college you graduated from, take advantage of the resume. The resume offerings that they have, they'll create your resume for free, make it look perfect and make it look attractive to any employer. Take advantage of it while you still can. All right, those are my other 2 side little notes that helped me get my job here. That's exactly what I did, and that's why I got this job here. All right, so that wraps up my 6 after college life hacks. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up below and also subscribe. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, need a couple more tips, feel free to leave a comment.